Welcome to Cam Look, your daily dose of the Cincinnati Art Museum. My name is Otte, Callon, and I'm the coordinator for the museum's Rosenthal Education Center. Today is a very special and important federal holiday. It is Martin Luther King Jr. Day, a day in which we reflect upon and honor the legacy of Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and the generations of civil rights leaders who have dedicated their lives to the fight for racial equity and equality. Today for Cam Look, we will be looking at a portrait of Dr. King by Cincinnati artist Everage King. This piece, titled Dr. Martin Luther King, was acquired by the Cincinnati Art Museum in 2019. Everage King is not only a talented Cincinnati artist and 1979 graduate of UC's College of Art, Architecture, and Design, but he is also a former employee of the Cincinnati Art Museum, working as a preparator and art handler for 15 years before retiring in 2014. Rather than sharing my own thoughts about this striking portrait, Mr. King has been kind enough to record and share his own thoughts on the creation of this piece, which is my honor to share with you now.
Hello, my name is Everage King, and I'm a former employee of the Art Museum. And I was asked to do a short presentation or video about the Martin Luther King print that I did a few years ago. The print was actually something that was asked for by a friend of a friend, a businessman who wanted something of Dr. King for his office. And I felt a real challenge, because I'm normally a portrait artist, but I felt I was able to do it. I felt I should have the skill, so I researched and looked for images that I thought would befit Dr. King. I looked for a particular kind of expression, and I tried different methods of doing it. I tried painting, then I went to pencil and charcoal, which is how this piece was done in the original. The client was very happy with it, and I'm sure it's in his office or in his possession to this day. And I was very proud of my inspiration, because I felt the inspiration came through me, not from me, but through me, because I'd never done a portrait with that kind of treatment before. I sort of did the portrait as if he was gone, but not gone in spirit, because I've left out parts of the face, details, but left the sense of that he's there, but he's sort of as a spirit in a way. So that was my intent. That was what I was trying to say about Dr. King, that his spirit is there, it will never leave us, and that it's always with us to encourage us and help us to move forward. That's the emotion I tried to put into the portrait. So I hope that adds some understanding of my piece, and I hope that you like it. Thank you.
Thank you so much for sharing your work with us today, Mr. King. It is a remarkable portrait of a remarkable man. I would like to close today's Cam Look by sharing a quote from Dr. King, which he first spoke in 1965 in a commencement address to Oberlin College, and rings just as true today as it did 56 years ago. I can see nothing more urgent than for America to work passionately and unrelentingly to get rid of the disease of racism. Thanks for joining us today.